Hi, it's Bethany and welcome to today's video. So today I'm actually planning out the week of April 5th in my Amplify planner, and I'm going to be, I was gonna say Amplify daily, but it's the daily pages in my Amplify because Amplify has weekly, monthly, and daily layouts all in the same book. It's amazing. So I thought I would first show you how last week went and what that looked like in this new book. All right, so here is the weekly view after the pen. I really like how this worked out. It was really nice to see the full week at a view and then also be able to add things on for the week that I didn't want to forget about. So I liked having this, and let's see, actually for today, I have done all of these things. So that's nice. Yeah, this is how the weekly turned out. I'll show you what the dailies look like next. Oh yeah, I also added in this cleaning schedule, and honestly, I didn't use this very much just because the week was busy and I didn't get to the stuff as much as I would have liked. I know I did some of this stuff more sporadically, but I just didn't come back to check it off. I think this is useful and I will use it in the future, but just this particular week wasn't a super on task with my cleaning schedule. Here's what the daily looked like. The first day I did a water tracker up here, and then after that, I moved on and started using it for the weather, which I actually like quite a bit more. I also use this workout tracker at the bottom that you can print off from Amplify. I think it's amplifyplanner.com, the website, so you can get this one. And I really liked this, but for the next week, I think I'm going to do something different with my workouts. So I might still keep them down here, maybe not. I'm gonna feel that out. More to come on that. I also liked planning out my work day like this and kind of boxing it out with a mild liner, and I thought it was pretty cute. The other thing I learned with the daily is that I really do like my Sarasa Grand in the 0.7, which I really thought that I would have wanted to switch to this is the Sarasa Dry in the 0.5. So I thought that because the lines were smaller, I would have wanted the finer point pen, and it was okay. It just felt more like etching, and this glides so nicely, and I just really like this pen. When I find a pen I like, I stick with it for a long time, and it was fun to try something new, but I really just like my big, thick, dark 0.7. So I'm just gonna quick flip through the rest of the daily so you can see what it kind of looked like. Again, weather and boxing it out for the workday and coloring in different things. So I really like doing this. This was just a nice general notes area at the bottom, and I thought it was fun. What I did like with the dailies is I did set up the basic outline of it, and then throughout the week I worked in it and filled in the rest. So that's what I'm gonna do today in today's plan with me, is put down my washi and some of the general priorities maybe if I know of any, and then also boxing out the work week. And here's my weekly spread that I already set up for this week that I'm going to be doing the dailies to accompany it in a moment. So I thought this turned out really cute, like surprisingly cute. All I used for this, with the exception of a couple additional icons and things, but really all I used for this was the Planner Kate sampler sheet. That's it, one Planner Kate sampler sheet. Here is the empty sheet. You can see I used most of it. I don't have any days off, and I don't pay the bills, my husband does. Well, we both contribute to the money, but he actually is the one that does the paying of the bills actually. I'm not really going anywhere, no paydays, no days off. So those I didn't use, but for the most part, this sheet was pretty well used, but that's all I did for this whole thing. There are a couple exceptions. So the order groceries and pickup groceries came from the Planner Kate freebies that came with my order. So I thought those were really cute. They just happen to be in the right colors. And I love these stickers with the little area for a check mark. So I might go ahead and get some more of those. Also, there are some Mixie Cat stickers throughout. These are workout stickers or Planner Kate scripts that I had bought a while ago, and then Daily Dose of stickers for these cycling class stickers. This little hockey guy came from somewhere on Amazon. I forget where, but that's really it. Like I said, mostly one sheet, and that is the Planner Kate sampler. And I almost forgot, this particular kit is looks like 315, and this sheet is 315C of the weekly sampler. All right, so let's jump into today's video and actually start planning out the dailies. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to plan out and maybe kind of talk through this first sheet. And then once I get the theme of how I like it, once I like how it looks, then I'm going to kind of speed up the rest because I do want to set up all the daily pages. But whenever I watch a daily plan with me where they set up every single page and you're watching the same thing get set up like 7 different times, I don't know, I get bored. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna speed it up with music and so you can see the rest of it, but that's it. So let's go ahead and start filling out Monday, April 5th. So the washi I'm going to use as my base this week is this Planner Kate washi tape. I thought it would be cute because it's kind of blues like the kit is that I used on the weekly, but it's not matchy-matchy, and also it's Planner Kate, so I thought it would kind of provide a little bit of a theme for the week. And I love that the Planner Kate washis come with a thin and more of a, I wouldn't say thick, but that, more of a medium 1/2 inch size. All right, so my favorite pages last week were the ones where I did the thick washi up top and then the thinner along the notes area. So I want to kind of, sorry, there was someone at the door and Phoebe was losing her mind. So yeah, I liked having the thick washi up top. I thought that was some extra nice decoration. And then doing the thinner washi down towards the notes. I really did enjoy that. So we're gonna do that again this week and get this going. So the biggest news this week, I think, is that our family members that were living with us moved out and into their own place. And so we really spent most of the day today just kind of putting furniture back and doing some spring cleaning. But we're back to just the 4 of us living here. So that's the biggest news on like the home front. Now I can't decide what. All right, so I feel like I just spent 20 minutes looking for a mild liner that would work with this kit. I really didn't want to do a pink color because I did that last week, but I did find this brown mild liner, and I think it will pick up the browns in the washi. So I'll be honest with you, I think this is a color that I never would have thought that I would use for anything. It's one of those, when I got the pack, I was like, ew, like I'm not going to use that, but let's give it a try, and we'll see how it works out here. And shoot, I went a little bit long on that. Oh well, that's okay. There are worse things. All right, next I'm gonna put down the weather, and it's supposed to be 79 over 50. Oh my gosh, that's really nice. I'm looking forward to that so much. I love this warm weather. I'm just gonna use these Planner Kate weather stickers that I've got. All right, I'm also gonna write in my daily habits on each of the daily pages now, just those at the top of each, so that they're already ready for the week. In other news, my mom is coming to visit on Friday, so I'm super excited about that. And she'll be staying for like 10 days, so I have not seen her since the summertime, and we're all excited for her to come visit. It's also kind of crazy because the boys they each have a tournament this weekend, which is pretty rare, but it's gonna be a whirlwind and a lot of fun. So for my workouts this week, I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. There's a Facebook group that I joined that's called Hardcore on the Floor, which sounds like something I know totally inappropriate, but what it is a group that has put together a calendar for you to follow that are strength workouts that you can do on the Peloton app. So it like has programmed kind of like what to do every day of the month into a calendar that you can follow. And so I want to try that for a couple days this week and see if I like doing that kind of a thing before like implementing the whole calendar. So for my strength workouts this week, I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be doing that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then for Monday and Thursday, I have cardio workouts. So I'm just going to put cardio for my priorities so I don't forget what I was doing as far as what kind of a workout to do. And that will, of course, be a Peloton class. So the next thing I want to do to get this ready for the week is I'm going to put this highlight to kind of make headers at the top of each of these. They're called freedom boxes in the Amplify planner. And I saw someone else do this, and I was like, that's actually pretty sweet. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to highlight along the top of each of these as a header. And I've been playing around with what I want the headers to actually say. I usually leave these as an open area to remind me if I wanted to do something or check on something or just had a thought about any of it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, I think, family for this one. And then I'm going to do home for the next one. And then we'll do this one will be self-care and YouTube. And while I'm in here on Monday, I know that is trash and recycle day, so I'm just going to write myself a little note on that here. And then to finish this off, there are 3 things that I do for work every single day, so I'm just going to write those in as well. And that is just email. I try to zero it out before I wrap up for the day. I also need to do just notes on any of my trainings. And then casework, which is pretty much following up with customers. I'm also just gonna write the word work in here. I don't know, I just like seeing it. I know it's work, but I still just liked having it there. And then I think what I'm gonna do too is do AM and PM routine stickers. I really like these from Sammy Doodle Designs, so I'm gonna use one of those in the morning. And then also in the evening. All right, so I think that's a pretty good like base for the week. I like how it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. And now that I know what I'm doing from this first page, now I'll go and I will just implement the same situation on the rest of the pages for the week. There we have it. The week is all set up on my daily pages, just a shell of kind of what's happening with a couple other things I thought of as I was going. But otherwise, I'll put in all the details of like when meetings are happening and all of my to-dos as the day comes up. The one thing I did switch over is I just switched to doing lines at the start and the end of the workday. I thought that looked a little bit cleaner than doing the full box. I also started to get a little bit better with the mild liner. I think it's just going to take some practice because like here I went over and that kind of stuff is going to bother me a little bit. But the great thing about the daily is that every day is a new page and a new fresh start. So I think this looks pretty cute and ready for the week. So I hope you are having a wonderful rest of your week and we will chat soon. Bye guys.